And today we're reacting to Adam22's wife unable to satisfy Jason Luv. This is something that'll haunt this family, this lineage for years and years to come. I don't see this ever leaving the family tree. This is one of those things when the great-great-great-grandchild asks how we amass all this wealth, certain things will get brought up in due time. That being said, make sure you pull to the Twitter stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, about 5 or 6 p.m. But I ain't gonna lie, the way y'all been going up, we just hit our 200 people in the stream. It might be time to go ahead and bring them streams more often, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We'll see though. Let's do it. Video is scripted, sets its comedy, made exclusively for the purpose of absurd humor, and is not intended to be taken seriously. This stick is like, I don't know when it gets to it. Hey, putting on
all right, so for this video, I want to talk to you guys about this Lena the Plug Jason Luv scandal, because it's getting very interesting, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let me explain. So a few years ago, the 16 of Nashua and his gross wife, Lena the Plug, were married. But shortly thereafter,
the 16 of Nashua?
The 16 reluctantly agreed to surrender his wife into the arms of corn star Jason Luv for passionate lovemaking, and this crushed the 16. It devastated him, because after she did the scene...
What is the 16 of Nashua? I feel like it's a reference to something we just don't know. Of Nashua. What is that? Why did he come up? Whoa. What is that? Let me see. Meaning. Is there something I'm missing, guys? The meaning isn't clear without more context. There are few possibilities, none. Nashua. What is this?
And she came home to him, he knew that she was in love with Jason. What? And this is crushing their marriage. It's becoming a strain on their whole relationship.
Love is insane.
It took months. The 16 says it took months for him to emotionally recover from all of the personal anguish and the torment and the lack of dignity. And basically just the overall feeling of being cucked. I mean, this really put a strain on his life. And he says it took months to get over this.
You know you're still not over the first man your wife.
How am I not over it? I haven't thought about that in weeks.
It happened months ago.
The first month, my...
What do you mean about over that? I haven't thought about that in days. But it happened last week. So you are... Oh my God.
Hard. No, I'm totally over that.
You know, I find it so funny that the 16 constantly is just parading himself around talking about, I don't care that my wife sleeps with other men. That's just porn. We're not even, that's not cheating because it's on camera. We have a healthy marriage. Like, well, then why did it devastate you? What? Why were you so devastated? Why did it take you so long after to cope with your cuckoldery? And so it's like, sure, now you're okay with it. Now you can say you're okay with it because you've already gone through hell.
Yeah, you had to cope. You had those nights in the shower, you feel me? Sitting there in the dark. Didn't even cut the light on in the shower. The shower just running. Linda thought that he just left the shower on and cut the light off. Well, shit, she wasn't even there. Goddamn. He was just in that bed. He was just in that hole by himself. You feel me? I know we all felt that pain. Where you had to just, whatever it was, you had to cut the shower on and just push your head down, let the water run. A couple tears fall, depending on the type of nick you is, maybe a lot.
Oh, you've already felt all the devastation. And his wife felt terribly for him because she knew that she had just had sex with the man that she's truly in love with, and that the 16 had no choice but to just lay back and accept it. And Lena the Plug actually slightly felt guilt because of the fact that she allowed her husband to be cucked by Jason Luv. She felt guilty for this.
We still don't know like how he's gonna feel when the scene actually comes out.
Is he gonna watch it?
It's all baby steps. I mean, first I was like, I don't want you to watch it because I feel guilty, but now I'm like, I want you to watch it and I want you to put yourself to it. That is where I'm at now.
That's wow. That's very, like, emasculating. I want you to watch this and beat your shit to this. What is this conversation?
So she goes through with it. She devastates her husband. The tape comes out. The tape was awful. What? It was completely terrible. Everyone hated it. Everyone was making fun of how cringe it was, how shitty it looked. I mean, it was a total failure. The review.
I think when I saw it, it was like when it was trending on Twitter, when I used to have Twitter, I think she was like biting sheets and shit. Something like that. I think at this point we've all might have seen a little peek of what was going on, right?
Views were terrible, and Jason Luv was embarrassed by this, I think. And he held a grudge, I think. And this is why I think that he sent shots at Adam22 and basically said that he's better than him.
Do you think that you her better than Adam did?
Well, obviously, yes. But I'm pretty sure he probably felt different with Adam for her because love is involved emotions. But as for the physical aspect of getting, obviously.
And then Adam22 got mad and responded by saying he was going to expose Jason Luv for some horrifying secret that we don't know about yet. But still, this feud caused Lena the Plug and Jason Luv to sort of not work with each other for a while, and it looked like the 16 had forbidden her from working with him again. But she doesn't give a fuck about what the 16 says. She knows that he's cucked and that she can do whatever she wants. So that's exactly what she did, and recently she has been doing more with Jason Luv. What? And I'll tell you this, the 16 seems like he is on edge. He seems so grumpy and just mad as fuck.
Is the music seriously that loud? What the fuck is wrong with these girls? Just so you guys know, it's a plug talk day. We got to make sure that door stays closed. This is insane. But anyway, so
listen to how he's talking about his wife. He's like, "This, what the fuck is?"
Oh, that's that was his wife. That was his wife. I thought that was the door shooting that fucking. If anything, you get up with your woman, you like, yo, hey, babe, can y'all turn that down? I mean, we ain't here doing that. That shit that fucking loud. I mean, I don't know. That might be a little bit of a reach, just response, but regardless, it doesn't matter because this relationship is tarnished.
Wow, so he's really mad. Listen to him.
God damn, I really just wanted to get through the story of these pieces of shit. Oh, they closed the whatever.
These pieces of shit. What? He calls his wife. I guarantee you, he calls his wife a piece of shit behind closed doors. He's very abusive, probably. I think that's crazy. He said that on. He's like, these pieces of shit, these fucking bitches. What? That's insane. So the 16 is obviously probably not happy about this new Jason Luv scene, and he hates seeing her with him and how she's just absolutely glowing. He's sweeping her off of her feet.
Damn, this shit is not over? He doing... said Adam's filming. He said bro, this is a married woman. And then look at it. Love it. We've been waiting for this. Who is this? Type of training I love. Okay. He helps her in a special way. What are these comments? He gives me the best results. He said he would pay for my personal training sessions. What the fuck is this? This is...
to use my body. Let me show you. Jason, come in.
You were more obsessed with Jason Luv rather than your husband.
And the 16 has no choice but to just sit there cucked once again. So this next clip is actually the first clip. What? This is the first official clip. This is where Vlad asks Lena the Plug about this new tape, because Vlad says he's very suspicious about something about the tape. Watch this.
Well, why'd you go with Jason Luv again? Because remember, after the
that
first...
was the most unloving, like... Look at how he rubbed Shorty's shoulder.
About the tape. Watch.
This did not give we
well,
are
why'd you go with
married.
Jason Luv again? Because remember, after the first one, there was like some back and forth where he was like talking some shit about Adam, and you know, Adam threatened to expose him about certain things that, you know, I know, but we're not going to talk about. Like, why go back with him again when there's a plethora of male talent?
So Vlad's putting him on the spot. The 16 looks so uncomfortable. He's just squirming in his chair. Pay attention to the 16, how uncomfortable he looks and how cuckworthy he truly is.
Lena, you did your second scene with Jason Luv.
I did.
On a boat.
Did you watch it?
I did.
You did? Oh my god.
That makes one of us in this room. I'm not on that list yet.
Yeah, I was like,
I gotta do my research. I gotta do my research before I come in. Because, you know, I had to talk about certain, you know, parts of that.
You didn't have to watch all of it.
Well, I kind of skimmed to the end. Skimmed to the end.
Oh my god. So Lena's like,
that nigga is going through it. That nigga's going through it. Jesus.
Oh my god, you watched it? Oh my god, you really did? And Vlad's like, well, I skimmed to the end. What? he had to skip to the end because it was trash and it was unwatchable. He's like, I'm not watching this bullshit.
Like,
shit. So he skipped.
He talking about it's trash. The narrator, like, he very disappointed that this shit wasn't. What is good? What does a good one look like? Do y'all ever, like, if you beating your shit, this is good. Like, this is good. It's kind of like, I try not to, in the times where whenever it's time for me to, which is very rare, you know, I'm in a relationship, so I don't really have to do that. But back when I was beating my shit, it wasn't a connection of, damn, this shit good or not. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, here's some shit that I like. Let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? What somebody say on my stream the other day? Someone said, damn, what they say? They said something crazy I thought I would never forget. Bear with me, y'all. Let me think 1 second, because y'all really will laugh if I remember it. I'm not going to remember. But basically, whenever I'm white knuckling my shit.
Yeah, and he noticed something that didn't sit well with him, and that's what he asks about next. Wait until you hear this. This is going to embarrass Lena severely.
I would have to say, it did not look like he came at the end.
Okay.
Am I right? Clearly, you're not arguing with me right now.
So, are you listening to what the fuck he just said? He did not look like he came at the end. What? That is diabolically insane. And she's so embarrassed. Her face is actually bright red, but you can't tell how blushed she is because of all the concealer and the liquid foundation. She's wearing a litany of makeup, and she just looks so horribly disgusting, but she is embarrassed, and her face is actually bright red underneath all that. And the 16's just sitting there going, oh my God, I can't believe. This is literally, when I saw this, I leapt from my chair and I was like, wow. Jason Luv couldn't even force himself to pretend to like Lena the Plug. What? And she is in love with him. He is the man of her dreams, and he can't even achieve the ending of situations. So she must be crying.
I think I asked y'all too again on my stream, like, has there ever been a time where y'all were having a relations with a woman and you didn't get off, or maybe you faked the get off? What my partner told me about the spit on her back or ass method, where basically you act like that's the semen. That's crazy to me. I haven't ever had to do that, but apparently it's a thing. There might have been one time in my life where I just was like, yo, yeah, I did, and lied and said that I didn't do that. So maybe
her heart must be broken. And Vlad's sitting here like, so he did not come at the end, correct? This is so special. I want to play some more of this.
This is something that you don't do in the industry. You don't, like, air people's secrets, Vlad.
It's not even a secret. I'm watching it. This was no personal conversation I had with it. It was like, at the end, I'm looking at it going like, yeah, that's not what they're trying to make it to be. This is, I mean, listen, it happens, right?
It does happen.
Code, you can't really talk about it.
I don't have BV,
really?
But if I had BV and a guy smelled it on set and went and told everyone, that is up. Everyone is allowed to have a bad day, and you don't go around.
Let's say, so she's saying that Buddy had a bad day. He couldn't get his shit out. That's a bad day. Is that bad day in the corn industry? Not being able to nut? Bro, do you know how much relations you got to be having to not secrete
and talk shit about people? Because
wow, so now she's blaming this failure on him, and she's saying like, we don't want to talk about this because we don't want this getting out because people will talk shit about Jason. And I'm like, what? This doesn't even make Jason look bad. This is completely understandable for him not to be able to achieve the arousal necessary to generate that type of stimulus. This is Lena the Plug we're talking about. She's fucking gross. What? She's disgusting. So it's completely understandable. We have compassion for Jason Luv for having had to endure that scene that they did. And she also says that he probably couldn't get there because he was under too much pressure.
You have to be perfect. And if you're not perfect, the company might not call you back. Everyone on set does not get paid. It's like so much pressure.
Wait.
So let me get this straight. So Lena's had her second opportunity with her multi-trillion-dollar video shoot with this superstar Jason Luv guy, and you failed again. So what does this mean for your career? Are you gonna what do you call it? Retire soon? Are you gonna take this as a maybe I suck and maybe I should just disappear from the internet? I mean, what's going on with you? You're not good. Do you understand? You are at this point way too old, way too unsexy, way too clunky and cringy.
Jesus Christ. This nigga narrating this does not fuck with her. How old is Lena? The plug. How old is she? Age 34. Is that way too old for the corn industry? Maybe it looks like it. 26, 28, I guess, for like the bigger names. Adam's 41, I guess. Maybe she is
cringy to be pursuing this type of work. You need to just take your millions and quietly ride off into the sunset, okay, and go and buy yourself a couple of Jamba Juice.
Maybe go into like some type of like, you know, a different thing of business. Like, you don't have to do this.
Franchises or start running Chipotles or something and just live your life. But this is not working. You got VladTV calling you out for not. I mean, this is really crazy to me.
That was an interesting thing to mention. Hey, I also noticed at the end of that nigga did nut. Why were you watching that? Why did you like peep that on there? Oh, he didn't nut. Interesting.
And I thought that I would share. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys on the
this guy that's narrating this video. Shout out to you, bro. I'm just very curious. Like, this is interesting. Like the real hatred that you have for these people. It's okay though. Great video. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like the video, so comment, a bitch with the channel. I love you. I appreciate your great week on, man. AD Lando.